Speaker, thank you. I want to speak quickly about the two new clauses, amendments 42 and 55, which concern the regulation of abortion. The first one, new clause 42, in the name of the member for Ealing Central and Acton, proposes the creation of censorship zones around abortion clinics. And the intention behind the clause is to stop harassment of women seeking abortion. Now, Madam Deputy Speaker, we already have laws against harassment, which can be and are applied. And we already have public order laws which allow councils to impose restrictions about specific clinics which are experiencing this, any real public order difficulties. So the proposal, the activity that is proposed to be criminalised is peaceful, passive, non-obstructive activity, less disruptive than the sort of processes which members opposite are so busy trying to defend today. Now, I do recognise the good faith behind this clause, but in practice it is an attempt to criminalise the expression of an opinion. And I cite Peter Tatchell, who said today, the campaigner, it is an unjustifiable restriction on the right to free expression. So I urge the House to vote it down. The other clause, in the name of the Right Honourable Member for Kingston upon Hull North, it doesn't criminalise anything, it decriminalises something, namely abortion itself, up to term. It effectively legalises abortion on demand up to birth. And she's keen that we pay attention to the text of her bill of her amendment, and I quote that if this amendment were passed, no offence is committed by a woman who terminates her own pregnancy or who assists in or consents to such termination. So the effect of the amendment would be to legalise, to decriminalise abortion up to birth. And I'm not arguing that there is an attempt to deregulate abortion through this amendment, although I do believe that might be the effect of it. The objection that I have is to the principle of it. It says a very, very terrible thing about the value that we place on an unborn life if we simply say that the value of that life should be determined by whether or not the mother would like to keep it, whether that baby is wanted or not. Now, if we think of that in terms of other lives, if we think of that in terms of a newborn child or a disabled person or a vulnerable or elderly person, if their family is no longer able to look after them, the community steps in, the state steps in. And that is the principle that we should apply in the case of a child in the womb, especially one which is, as we've heard, still viable, could live outside the womb. So I urge the House to vote this amendment down as well. Thank you.